So this is the lab of analog to digital conversion. First of all, the values that exist alongside us in the real life are analog values, and we have to convert them into digital for a computer or any electronic to use, because the electronics world is the digital world, and whatever information that we gather from the environment has to be fed into the electronic systems digitally. So this code is about analog to digital conversion, in which we have to make a thermometer or a temperature sensor and display the temperature reading on the LCD. So how this actually is working is we have to use the specified ports, specified analog to digital conversion ports on the microcontroller, and this is the basically our register that enables the analog to digital converter, and I have selected the prescaler as 128. The AD mux is a multiplexer built into the analog to digital conversion system that selects the value of the port or the pin, selects the port or the pin that we are going to use. Here I'm going to use the analog to digital conversion pin 1, and in the code this ADCSRA, this line actually is a register that starts the actual conversion and takes the reading from the pin and converts them, and while after the conversion is ended, the ADIF flag is cleared, which means that the conversion from an analog to digital value is ended, and the conversion is then stored into an integer x, and this value 4 is basically a specific conversion that is done according to the sensor we are using. So after the calculation, this value turned out to be 4. This includes the whole calculation, and that includes taking the actual value from the AD0 pin and dividing it over a 10-bit ADC converter and multiplying it by its sensitivity. So after the conversion is done, the data is then displayed on the LCD that is connected to the microcontroller. So this is the simulation, and as you can see, the temperature sensor right now is showing 20 degrees centigrade, and the temperature on the LCD is also 20 degrees centigrade. In my code, I have included a delay of 3 seconds that allows the temperature to be stable for about 3 seconds and detect any change in between them, but the change in between that 3 seconds is not actually shown on the LCD. So once I start increasing the temperature, suppose now the temperature is 26, and after 3 seconds the temperature on the LCD becomes 26. If the temperature goes from 27 and then back to 25, the temperature sensor on the LCD will not show the change from 26 to 27. Rather, it will show the temperature dropping from 26 to 25. So the hardware part of this video will also be shown in the next part.
हार्डवेयर पे भी इसी तरह के अभी टेम्परेचर हमारे पास 24 डिग्रीज है, और इसको अगर मैं हीट करूं थोड़ा सा, सॉरी, तो ये 34 पे चला जाएगा और मज़ीद टेम्परेचर शो करता रहता है।